Hello and good morning, students. Children, let us do an activity or an exercise which is given in your science textbook, and it is given in your page number 85, and you have to choose the correct answer. Some questions are given and options are given and you have to choose the answer. Now before we start with this exercise, we just have a quick recap of what we have done till now. Okay. Our lesson on our skeletal system, we discussed that the human body is made up of different organs like heart, lungs, kidney, then your spinal cord, brain. Now these organs together form the organ system, and different organ system we have nervous system, we have circulatory system, digestive system, respiratory system. In this way we have different type of system which help the functioning of our body. Okay, and we also studied that the human skeleton is a framework of bones. In total an adult has 206 bones. Okay, and different bones are of maybe different sizes and shapes. We have different their main function of the bones is to give a shape to our body, support to the body, and also protect the internal organs of the body. Okay, and we discussed that our organs are protected enclosed in the different bones. First we studied about the skull. The skull protects the brain, which is very delicate, and there are total 22 bones in the skull, and out of 22, 8 flat bones they protect, or they are interlocked and they protect the brain in it and enclose the delicate organ called brain. And we have 14 bones on our face, facial bones, which gives the shape to our face, and out of this only the lower jaw is movable. We can move our jaw. As you can see, when I am talking, only this bone is moving. Then we studied about the backbone or spine, which is also very delicate and very important. I told you that if it is injured, a person can be bedridden for life. Now, as you know that the skull is also attached to the backbone, and it forms an axis to the skeleton, and it is made up of 33 small bones, this vertebral column. These 33 bones are called vertebrae, and which form a column, like a thing, and this column helps protect the spinal, that is also very delicate, spinal cord inside it, it's called vertebral column. Then we studied about the rib cage. Rib cage is 12 pairs of bow-shaped ribs which form a cage, and in which we have our heart and the lungs in it, enclosed in it, and they are protected. And out of these 12 bones, the lowest two are they are floating bones, and they are only attached to the backbone. Others all are attached. This 10 pairs are attached to the breastbone and the backbone. Only last two are only attached to your backbone. Then we studied about the limbs. A human being has 2 pairs of limbs, the forelimbs and the hind limbs. Forelimbs are used as arms and the hind limbs are used as legs. And the most powerful or the longest bone, you have thigh bone, that is called femur, and it bears the weight of our body, and it is the longest bone. As I told you, femur fits in the hip girdle. Okay, and we have hip girdle which protects, and there is a ball and socket there, and which is connected to your knee bone, and that's why your movement is possible. And here your arms are, the muscles and the bone are attached to the shoulder girdle, where you have 2 blades, shoulder blade and 2 collar bones. Okay, so this, and then you have the long bones of the the skeleton are hollow. Hollow means there's nothing inside, it's empty, and they are filled with soft fatty substance, that is bone marrow, which we discussed that bone marrows produce cells, and that is white blood cell and red blood cell. White blood cell fight against the diseases, and red blood cell circulates the oxygen. So just have a look, children. As you can see, this is your skeletal system, where you have the skull, the collarbone, and the shoulder blade, arm bone, and you have the ribs, spine, spinal cord, you have the hip girdle, you have the thigh bone, that is the femur, which is the longest. You can see backbone, which is made up of 33 vertebrae, your vertebral column. This is your skull, and these are your arm forelimbs, arm bones, and these are your hind limbs, that is leg bone. Rib cage, you can see bow-shaped bones which help to enclose the heart and the lungs. So this is all about the skeleton. Let us do this exercise. The first one, a group of organs together make up an organ system or tissue or cell. Just now we did, it is organ system. So the correct answer is organ system. A group of organs make up the organ system. Number 2, the skull is made up of 20, 22 or 23 bones. Just now also we discussed, it is made up of 22 bones. Okay. Then we have the third question. The backbone is made up of 33 small bones called bone marrows or ribs or vertebrae. Just now that also we discussed that it is called vertebrae, and they form a column. These 33 bones, and it is called vertebral column, which protects the spine, our spinal cord. Okay. Thank you, children. Do this exercise in your textbook. The first answer organ system, second is 22 bones, skull, and the third one is 33 small bones called vertebrae.